Night Locker Room Show presented by Space Coast Daily. I'm your host, Zach Clark, Steve Wilson, Orville Susan. Guys, Friday Night Locker Room Game of the Week. We have Titusville taking on Space Coast.
And that game can be heard live on AM 1060, WMEL. Anthony Knockreiner and Alan Slaughterzinski with the call there. You can also pick it up on spacecoastdaily.com. That will be Friday Night Locker Room Game of the Week 2. Steve and I will be at Viera for Friday Night Locker Room game number 1. But Titusville at Space Coast. Titusville, they've had a Jekyll and Hyde season all year long. It's so hard to put a pinpoint on what this team will do, can do, and should do. You know, they should win the easy ones and they don't. They should win. They should play better and they don't. And then they go and win when you don't expect them to. So you know, it's just a Jekyll and Hyde season for them. But they come in with a 3-5 record, 2-2 in the district. Space Coast 5-2, and they're also 2-2 in the district. Titusville put into Rockledge's dreams of going from a 2-8 season to making the postseason last week with a win over them, 38-21. Yusef Darius doing the things that we thought he was going to do all year. Put up 149 yards and a touchdown. He also passed for a couple touchdowns. So you know, things that we thought Titusville was doing are going to do all year. They haven't done well, but I think Space Coast gets it back on track, and I think Space Coast will beat Titusville this week.
Yeah, you talked about Titusville, and you can say that about a number of teams. You know, we've been doing this for 17 years, and it just seems like sometimes we know absolutely nothing about high school football because you know you study it and you look at teams and their tendencies, and they just do the complete opposite on Friday night. But Titusville, we know all year long, is holding on to the football has been their biggest problem. They have the athletes, they can score points, but Space Coast, I like the balance of their offense. Bradley Cantrell has done a real nice job at quarterback. We've talked all year long about Corin Fulton running the ball, but Perez had over 100 yards rushing for Space Coast last Friday night. So I think the Vipers are going to win the football game. It's turned into a nice rivalry. They're close in proximity, Port St. John and Titusville. And the kids know each other. They played youth football together, and both teams desperately want to win. But I like the Vipers at home Friday night. If the Titusville team shows up that I think can show up, it's going to be a really good football game. But I still like the Vipers.